Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another bullet journal video for you. This time I'm showing you how I set up for each month. So it's coming up to June, so I wanted to create a new layout where I have my monthly log with things like tasks and goals that I have for the month ahead, and I also have a time log as well for the month, and just kind of a page where I write down things that have gone well, like accomplishments, popular posts and things related to YouTube, blogging, social media, etc., and also anything that I want to improve on and stuff. So I'm just going to show you basically what I do. I've started off here with the June 2016 page, and this is just my monthly log, so this has everything that's just kind of coming up in the month, and I put everything down that I need to make note of. Obviously everything from some personal things like birthdays, appointments, to the days that I want to upload on YouTube, and eventually I put in things like when I'm going to be blogging, or any particular kinds of things that I want to put on social media and stuff. As you can see, I am doing the faux calligraphy again. My writing for this layout is not that good. Yeah, I kind of messed up some of the letters a little bit. The J looks kind of a little bit more like an F to me, but anyway. So yeah, bear with me. It's not perfect, but that's kind of the point. You know, sometimes it goes well, sometimes it doesn't. And actually, the previous 2 pages in this bullet journal have like weekly spreads that just have not gone well at all. One I completely scrapped, the other one I am working with since it's just the last 2 days in May, but yeah, one of them was just awful. So if you're just starting out with bullet journaling, just remember it's not always going to be perfect. Well, nothing's perfect anyway, but sometimes things just don't go to plan, and that's okay. I really like the leaf details that I did in my last bullet journal video, so I'm just going to use them again underneath the headers for each page. Okay, so now that I've done the header, I'm going to start writing down each day, so the dates for the month, 1 to 30. And then next to the number, I always write the initial for the day of the week. Moving on to my tasks. So this is just where I write during the month, or at the beginning of the month, and then throughout the month, anything that I need to get done, anything that's really important that I need to get done, basically. Again, I'm adding that nice little leaf detail underneath. I really messed up my G here, and I ended up making the letters much larger than I intended to, but you know, as I was saying before, sometimes it doesn't always go as well as you wanted it to, and that's okay. So for my goals, I usually put things down like how many YouTube uploads I want to do. Yeah, anything, any tasks or any projects that I want to have completed or partially completed, etc., that goes in my goals. Over the page, I start off a new spread, and this is for my June review, and this is where I basically review what's happened throughout the month, accomplishments that have occurred, things that were popular on social media or YouTube, and also things that I want to improve on. So as you can see, I've got different sections written down here. So the first one is accomplishments, and then I like to put down like popular posts and things, what I've learned this month, what works and what doesn't work, and the final one is to improve. And then on the last page for this like initial monthly setup before I start doing my weekly spreads and stuff is my June time log. So I like to rule a line. This is like pretty much the only thing aside from some of my weekly spreads that I actually use ruled lines for. And then I make a space for the date. Then I rule a space where I put down what the task is for, like what it's related to, if it's YouTube, if it's the blog, if it's filming. Then I have the time, so how much time it's taken me to do that task. And then finally I have the actual activity, which is where I write notes about what I was actually doing. So I'm just going to add a bit of green to the layout. I think that's kind of nice. Some green leaves, a bit of colour. I had a very similar layout last month for May, but I didn't use any colour, but I thought colour would be nice this month. And it is, I'm quite stoked with it. Now I'm going in and adding a few things for the monthly log that I definitely know need to go in there. So I've got my Papa's birthday, it's my grandpa, and then it's my boyfriend's birthday on the 7th. I also like to write in whenever I am uploading a video to YouTube, or whenever it will be live anyway, which is every Friday at 3 PM New Zealand time. And I haven't really used coloured pens before. Usually I just end up using black, but I thought I would use colour this time just to kind of segment certain things that I wanted to make a bit more obvious, I suppose. What I will do throughout the month is next to YouTube, I will write in like the title or just a quick description of the video that I'm going to be uploading. And I'm also putting in an appointment that I've got on the 9th to see an immunologist, so that's just going in black. Some of my tasks for the month is I have to bug test the website that I'm currently building. I also want to brainstorm for some new video ideas. I've got my May book club blog post to write. For my goals, I want to upload to YouTube 4 times, so that's basically the number of Fridays in the month. I've just got some little boxes next to the YouTube goal, and I'm just going to colour them in whenever I've posted a video, just as a quick visual tracker to basically see how I'm going. I want to finish the website that I'm currently building. I also need to bug check my blog and fix a few little things that have been annoying me. For my blog and tasks, I also need to work on the Google Analytics stuff and maybe some like Google ads. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't get a lot of visitors. Well, I don't think I get a lot of visitors because the analytics isn't working. So this is the finished layout for the beginning of June. This is just kind of like the overview for the month before I get into my weekly logs. I will probably make another video at some point in the month showing you like some weekly logs that I'm doing, or do like a plan with me or something of weekly logs, just so that you can see what I'm doing. So yeah, this is pretty much what I do, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!